It is very troubling. Unemployment is becoming a problem. Youth unemployment is a problem. And part of the campaign that was done in 2024 was to solve that problem. The NDC was clear, pushed a clear narrative that they were going to solve the problem. But today, it is worse. Unfortunately, it is worse. And my hope that this can be fixed is in the agri sector. But, you know, because he mentioned the budget, I was looking at the budget.
What data are you working with? When you say it's worse today, what data are you working with?
I'm working with real-life data that you see out there. I don't think you need data.
That's anecdotal, isn't it?
That's anecdotal. That is real.
Is that a scientific or anecdotal?
Forget, what is scientific? Scientific
is
a representation. Hold on. I'm coming. Just relax.
Yes.
I'm talking to you about what people are going through. You are talking to me about scientific. This morning on my way here, 8 able-bodied young men were standing at the intersection with shovels in their hands, trying to collect money.
It's always been there.
I'm saying that it's 8 this morning.
8. Okay.
I imagine the other places.
As against what? As against what used to be the past?
Look, the lives and hopes of those young people, 8 people, is enough to make a point. You can want 1 million.
No, we want.
But I mean,
we want to compare.
Moro,
because you said it's gotten worse.
You don't need to compare. I'm talking about reality. Compared to what?
Is this gotten worse?
Yes.
Worse is a comparative.
But they made a point in 2024 that the situation in the country was where they were coming to.
We asked them the same question.
But I'm saying that they said unemployment was bad.
Yes.
They were coming to fix it. And Ghanaians voted for them. And they have come, and more people are on the streets.
Okay. And that's what actually, when you say more, as against what? Compared to what?
Also, you haven't seen it?
I've seen them too.
Okay, so if you have seen it, I'm saying it. Just let's have the conversation.
I was thinking you're going to say, last year or 2 years, 3 years, you see say 2, 3 people. Today it's 8.
It is
then
absolutely, Moro, absolutely irrelevant.
Okay.
To be referring me to yesterday,
no, you
when people are hungry yesterday. Those who hold on. Those who were hungry.
What circumstance you ask? You said it's gotten worse. So
why are you belaboring that it's gotten worse? Talk about it now. What is... No. If it's gotten worse, it means we have a bad situation.
Yes.
You going back to talk about what it was yesterday does not solve the problem of the people who are... So let's talk about today. Why are you talking about yesterday?
Richard,
you don't have too much time. And very soon now...
You said worse.
Moro.
What are the numbers? What was the numbers before? What are the numbers now?
Moro, you can get hung up on worse or what. I'm telling you, if you don't admit it, the reality is out there.
I admit that we have an unemployment situation.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Once you use worse, I have a responsibility to ask you, Richard, worse as compared to what? If you don't have the numbers, you can make progress.
As compared to what they were saying in 2024.
No, but you are talking now.
It's
not Frederick when you're talking.
Moro.
Okay, let's make progress. You don't want to share any figures with me, so it's okay. Let's make progress.
I am talking to you about people's experience.
Yes. We know that. Okay. They don't have a job. They are home. They are complaining.
And they said they were coming to solve that problem.
Yes.
And I'm telling you that today there's more people on the streets. There are more people.
How do you tell?
You just told me that you see them too. So
yes.
what question are you asking me?
No, so I see human
Moro,
beings.
let me not argue with you. I'm here to...
But has it gotten worse? And how do we arrive at the conclusion it's gotten worse? It's a simple question. I'm surprised. You are very good at answering questions, but today...
Because you asked me a needless question.
It's not.
A question that you have an answer.
Very, very
no, it's not. It's not.
You see, once you use the word worse, I have to interrogate it.
You have to put me in English class because this thing that you're doing.
Richard,
I'm just saying.
You save yourself the trouble by saying that.
I don't have any trouble.
You promise to solve.
You just want to make this easy for Fred Ahiagbah. No, that's what you are doing. Okay, then let's leave it alone.
Yesterday, you're my very good friend.
No.
If you said you promised to come and solve the unemployment problem, you haven't solved it, or what is happening? Fair question. But once you use the word worse, I'm sitting here, people are watching. Say, how did Richard arrive at the conclusion it's gotten worse? Then you say, oh, well, because back in the day, I'll see 2, 3 people on the streets. Today, I'm seeing 8 people on the streets.
I've answered your question. I've answered your question. I don't know what you are trying to do.
You haven't.
Are you doing defensive mechanism for Fred?
No,
I don't know.
That. Oh, that's not personalizing.
No problem. I'm not personalizing. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that the question you are asking is absolutely irrelevant.
Absolutely relevant.
That's
once you use worse.
When you have
I
your
need to
reflection,
ask you,
hold on.
How
Moro,
do you mean?
Moro, when you have,
what was it before and what was it now? Absolutely relevant.
you know what is disingenuous in your posturing?
Yes.
Is that you yourself told me
Yes.
that you've been seeing people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But you have not spoken about it. Hold on.
48 years. I've been seeing people in the
no
last
problem.
30 years.
No problem. Just calm down.
So I'm saying it's not new.
Oh, it's not new.
Oh, it's not new to see people on the streets.
It's not new.
Where you and I need to be worried about more.
Moro, it's not new.
No, it's not new. Oh,
okay. So just hold on. So the point I'm saying is that you say it's not new, but you have not advocated for them. Oh. I am advocating for them. Hold on. But I've come here. Yeah. I've come here. You have not. This morning, at least you haven't. And I'm saying it, and you are just arguing with me instead of
let's not shift the goalposts. You've said the matter. You said the thing has gotten worse. And I'm saying that when you say it's gotten worse, what was it before and what was it now? I don't know why we have to beat. Look, let's not belabor the point and litigate.
I don't know if you are the host, you are the NDC rep.
No!
But what I'm trying to tell you,
I am a journalist. I'm supposed to ask you questions.
No. You ask me.
Once you start using holy people, it doesn't help your argument.
No, wait. Now,
it doesn't help your argument.
No, hold on.
It's a simple question. It's a very harmless question.
Hold on.
Once you say it's gotten worse,
yes.
How do you mean? Okay, so back in the day, it's anecdotal, but I can take that. Back in the day, maybe when I'm going to work, I see 2 people. Today, I see 10 people. Where the additional 8, where are they from?
Okay.
NDC, sit up because the process is getting worse.
No problem.
It's as simple as that. We have to litigate about this.
Thank you.
If you don't have the numbers, I don't have the numbers.
Moro,
but I think it's gotten worse. Then we make progress.
Moro, come down.
Oh, you are my friend. Don't do that.
No, but you are taking a certain position that is as though that Fred is not here. You are doing Fred's business.
You would have asked me the same question.
No, I won't have asked you. But here, just cool down. I am the political representative here.
Yes.
You are supposed to be a neutral arbiter asking us questions, but you have taken that position, but that's fine.
Oh.
But the question I am going to ask you is this.
Yes.
Implicit in what I have said, if you are doing the journalistic work you want to do, now let's get back to the English you want to get to. Implicit in what I said, that things have gotten worse. I mentioned the number 8. Implicit in that is that it wasn't 8 yesterday.
Okay.
If you weren't here to do politics, you would have just listened to that and deduced. But then you are doing politics, Moro. That's what you're doing.
Every journalist.
Hold on. Now that's how we're coming. Hold on, calm down.
Whether they are partisan or not is another matter.
Calm down.
Just
calm down. You are not yelling. Calm down. The point I'm making to you is that if you are paying attention and not being partisan about what it is, I'm saying to you that I don't have a prejudice. I don't have a prejudice. You have a problem with prejudice.
No,
I am clear.
It's a harmless question I asked Richard.
No, it's not a harmless question. It's a calculated question. How is that? How you are asking that question? Hold on, Moro.
Richard,
when
somebody sits on your platform and the person said something has gotten worse.
You are going to make this a battle between you and I, and I'm quite ready. Moro, here is the point I'm making to you. Implicit in me telling you that I've seen 8 people this morning is that there needn't be 8 people on the street, and it wasn't 8 people on the street yesterday. But you sat up here and you want to litigate that because you want to make it look good.
How?
That's what you are doing. So if not, just let me make the point.
No,
it's not innocuous. It's not. I'm telling you, you can assume that because you do it and we don't tell you.
Sacrosanct.
No, please.
Your opinion, it's not sacrosanct. You are entitled.
I am not telling you opinion. I'm telling you reality.
From whose reality?
I mentioned a place. I mentioned a place to you. Atomic. I mentioned a place to you.
No problem.
What is your business?
No, you have seen 8 people.
Yes.
You are asking me to assume that the fact that you've seen 8 people means that yesterday it was 5 or it was less. Today is more. How do you expect me to make that assumption?
Okay, calm down. You yourself said you have been seeing people.
You've been most unfair to me this morning.
No, because it is you that is being partisan. No, you are being partisan, Moro. You have been doing this. You are being partisan. No, you are being partisan.
How?
You are supposed to be neutral. How? You are supposed to be neutral, you are being partisan, and Richard, you are caught on it. No, I'm not surprising you. How? It is you who is surprising because you are supposed to be the host, and you have taken an entrenched position. You understand? I'm ready to go this route with you if that's what you want. But the point is that you are supposed to moderate between me and him. And he has made a point. Hold on, Moro.
Wait for Fred to ask the question.
No, you are asking the question. I was here when Fred was speaking the propaganda. He didn't say a thing. You finished and said we should move on. But hold on. What do you mean? That I said worse?
I said worse. And I said, how did you arrive at the word? How did you arrive at the conclusion is gone.
And I'm telling you that the arrival is the number that I have mentioned to you. You have agreed that you've been seeing numbers on the street. I'm saying that there's 8.
What if it was 10? Hold on. What if it was 10, today is 8?
So you tell me that you saw 10 and today is less.
Because you don't have
should
the
have
numbers.
told me that. What do you mean I don't have numbers? I gave you a practical
You know what?
number. I'm
Let's
not
move on.
quoting
Let's move
statistics
on.
to you.
Let's move on.
So you need to make sure that if you are running the program, be neutral.
No problem.